more than a century, every saber-toothed cat fell into only two camps: dagger-fanged ambushers or short-fanged runners. Two body plans, two killing styles, two categories. Every fossil cat in every museum drawer fit, until one did not. A Florida limestone pit gave up a skeleton that refused both categories: bear-bodied, short canines, and lined with a mouthful of serrated steak knives no other predator on Earth has ever matched. For over a century, paleontology recognized two kinds of saber-toothed cat. Dirk-toothed predators, like Smilodon, wore long blade-like upper canines on stocky, muscular bodies. Ambushers, wrestlers. The other group, the scimitar-toothed cats, like Homotherium, carried shorter, broader fangs on long, lean running legs, built for the chase. Two boxes, every saber-tooth sorted, until something came along with the stocky body of one and the short canines of the other. For decades, you were told every saber-toothed cat fit into only two types. In 1983, that idea broke apart. The bones came up in 1983 from the Haile limestone mines in Alachua County, north-central Florida. Not from a research expedition, from quarry workers breaking rock. The pit they were digging was already famous, a Pleistocene bone bed so packed with peccary skeletons it had a nickname among fossil hunters: Hog Heaven. Two partial saber-toothed skeletons came out in the rubble. They were quietly assumed to be Homotherium, a scimitar tooth that had just been redescribed. For almost 2 decades, that is what the museum tag read. Wrong tag, wrong cat, wrong story. In 2001, Larry Martin, John Bobbiarts, and Virginia Naples published the description that changed the catalog. The animal was a new genus. They named it Xenosmilus, Greek for strange knife. The species, hodsonae, honored Deborah Hodson, the wife of a team member. What Martin and Naples laid out was unsettling. Picture a cat the size of a male African lion or larger, now shorten its legs, thicken its shoulders, and reshape its body until it looks more like a leopard and more like a bear. Up to 350 kilograms of compressed muscle on a 13-inch skull, and every single tooth in its mouth serrated. Not just the canines, every one. The strangeness was in the mouth. In most saber-toothed cats, Smilodon included, a gap separates the long upper canines from the row of incisors, a diastema, functional separation between weapon and grip. In Xenosmilus, that gap is gone. The upper canines and incisors form a single continuous arc, and the upper teeth lined up so the bite force concentrated on just 2 teeth at a time. Look at this again, because this detail changes everything. Every tooth in this arc had serrated, saw-like edges. The closed row was not built to puncture. It was built to remove a piece of an animal the way a hole punch removes a piece of paper. That is when the nickname appeared in Martin and Naples' 2011 follow-up. The cookie-cutter cat. To understand why evolution built this design, walk through Florida 2 million years ago. Not the Florida of today, a mosaic of pine forest, swamp, and scrub, with peccary herds running through it like wild pigs through woodland. Mid-sized prey, tough hides, fast over short distances. A long dagger canine was overkill on a peccary. A scimitar-tooth's running build was wasted in dense trees. The ecosystem was asking for something neither category provided, and one lineage answered with a body and a mouth no other cat has ever reproduced. Xenosmilus was not built for chasing horses across open ground. It was built to tear apart pigs. Most cats kill by suffocation, a throat bite that crushes the windpipe. Xenosmilus did something different. Martin, Babiars, and Naples reconstructed a strategy no one had described in a saber-tooth before: bite and retreat. The cat closes in. It drives the entire dental arc into the flank or belly of the prey. Serrated edges on every tooth act as one closing blade. A chunk of muscle and skin is removed in a single motion. Then the cat backs off. The prey runs. The prey bleeds. The prey collapses, sometimes in minutes, sometimes longer. Across the Haile mines, peccary skeletons pile in the same deposits as the cats that killed them. The Hog Heaven nickname stopped being funny once anyone understood what made the heap. Somewhere between 1.8 million and 300,000 years ago, Xenosmilus is gone from the rock. No catastrophe, no volcano, no asteroid. The peccary herds thinned, the forests shifted, the bone beds stopped producing them. They did not die in fire or flood. They simply became fewer, and then none. Now imagine the design unchanged, dropped into modern Florida. The pine flatwoods remain, wild boar, ecological stand-ins for the peccaries Xenosmilus once hunted, number in millions. A bear-bodied cat with a serrated dental arc would not have to adapt to North America. North America would be forced to adapt to it. But Xenosmilus is not the last riddle the fossil record has buried in Florida limestone. Next time, a different predator, different design, different age, built for a different ecosystem. A million-year journey, every week. 2 million years, 2 skeletons, and a bite force no other cat ever evolved. Florida built this predator once, in pine forest, on peccary backs, and then stopped building it.